All right, guys, it's Mr. Rysz again. This should be your fifth and final video if you've been following along with this assignment here. With this video, I just want to show you guys how to check your project, make sure it's all great and good to go, and then also how to submit it. So let's go ahead and screen share so you can see the Scratch project. Here we go. So I'm going to just test this out real quick. I have everything coded up. In fact, I'll full screen it. The guy can move around a little bit. Doesn't really do anything, but if I click on the football guy, I love to watch the Ohio State Buckeyes. Onward was my favorite movie to watch with my family. Favorite food is pierogi.
Yeah, I like to listen to Led Zeppelin too.
All right, and then the fifth and final fact is this is my okay. So I guess there's some things I probably could change here. Tells us about the family that goes by pretty fast, the end. But we got our 5 facts. Just want to get the bare minimum here, not really looking for too many aesthetics, but what we should also do is to double check that this is set up the right way. So always good at the end of your project to go through, and you should spend your last day just making sure you're hitting all that criteria. All right, the link works. Well, I'm not sure if it does yet, but we'll make sure it does work. All right, program runs without bugs. Okay, yeah, I'd say it does. I didn't see any errors there. 5 facts, yeah, we had all 5 facts. A procedure, yep. Pseudocode, okay, so what is pseudocode? So pseudocode is an explanation or a description of code that can simplify everything going on here. So I think this part here is a little jumbled up. So what we're going to do is add some pseudocode. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to add a comment. So this comment is going to be the pseudocode. So later on in bigger projects, you guys will have multiple examples of pseudocode that you guys will have to put, but I'm just going to say this checks to see if all 4 items have been clicked before showing the final item. If all 4 haven't been clicked, I don't know, then nothing will happen. All right. So that's a pseudocode. So here we go. That's good points. Got 2 points for that. Description of the game. Okay, so we got to go back here. Yeah, we did all this code. Probably should save this now, but we want to make sure that we are changing. So let's see the project page. Yeah, we don't have instructions here. So let's put some instructions here that say, click the flag to begin. Yeah, there we go. Move the cat with the arrow keys. Click on the images to learn facts. Try to find all 5 facts about notes. Do we have any notes? Maybe if we had something more complicated like a scoring system, but with this we don't really need to do. All right, I'm just going to leave that blank. Maybe we'll put the notes. This was made as an example. Not really that good. Okay, so if we click this here. So now here's the problem. If you went through and we're going to share your link and say, okay, there's my link. I go Control C and you email that over here and you open it up, you might think, great, this works for me. It's going to work for Mr. Rysz. Well, not necessarily. I'm going to show you guys something you should probably do to double check some things. So I'm just going to open up an incognito window, which you guys cannot see because screen sharing changes. So I have to open this up. There we go. I opened up a new incognito window. I'm going to post that in the incognito window. So here's the same link and we get the error. Whoops, our server is scratching our head. And that's because, I wonder if I can do that this here. If I can split screen this and make sure I'm doing this right. Yep. Here the incognito, what the viewer will see, and this is you. You are already logged in and you haven't shared it. So you have to make sure when you're done, you click share. It says, congratulations on sharing. Now other people can see it and remix it. Now if I go back to what the viewer can see in the incognito window, now we can get access to that. So this will happen a lot during other projects. You got to make sure you share it. You'll be focused on so many things, just getting everything right. Make sure it's publicly viewable. All right, so it is publicly viewable. We don't have errors. Okay, do we have an image? We have audio variable. That should be 100%. And so just going through that last final step is to make sure everything works out right. Now, this is where I kind of want you guys to really explore, take some time, add some background. And what you can always do too is remix the page. So if you have a version that's good and you want to try to do something to make it better, you can remix it. So then you at least have the original one still good and ready to go. But to submit this assignment, you guys will just send me the link here. I just need to finish that up. But all right, I'm excited to see what everybody's done. Cool. Have a great one.